Calcium is an essential mineral that has an important role in the body. The number of people suffering from calcium deficiency disease in Indonesia is much greater than the latest data from the Ministry of Health, which sets a figure of 19.7% of entire population. For this reason, a new innovation is needed in the food industry that can meet the people's calcium needs and prevent cholesterol by creating a supplement in the form of candy called S-candy, shell candy, which is made from eggshell waste in which there is calcium in the form of nanocalcium, which can be absorbed by the body and meet the needs of calcium in the body. With this innovation, it is expected to be able to overcome health problems, namely cholesterol and calcium deficiency, as well as pollution caused by improperly treated household waste. Is to utilize eggshells waste in the manufacture of calcium supplements that can meet people's calcium needs and prevent cholesterol disease, and reduce pollution to the environment due to waste that is not properly treated.
Material that we used in the study are first sugar 49.11% and boiled star anise 49.11% and eggshell powder 0.8% and grated orange peel 0.98%. The methods of the study are two methods. First is methods of action and then second qualitative methods. And how research procedure. First is eggshell powder manufacture. We are collected eggshell from house waste and then rinsed and then boiled in freezing water for 50 minutes to killing salmonella bacteria and then baking until dry and then grinding until powder form and then store it in a jar.
One fruit, approximately 1 gram, and 200 milliliter freshly boiled water contains so many beneficial components for body health. Star anise has inflammatory, antioxidant, and antimicrobial properties. As well as you know, only 1 tablespoon of star anise contains 23 calories. The orange peel contains antibacterial compounds and minerals in the form of phosphorus and calcium. So we only need 2 grams of orange peel to fulfill the calcium content for our candy. The bacterials really useful for preventing plaque formation and cavities, and the minerals such as phosphorus and calcium is really needed for maintaining bones and teeth. The procedure for making S-candy. So one thing you have to do first, preparation, all the equipment and tools, and then heating up until 100 degree of Celsius, and then stirring until thick, and then let it be stamping and cooling down, and then becoming S-candy.
Eggshell powder. Eggshell powder, which was added to S-candy, is smaller than 100 mash. It doesn't contain salmonella. The protein content is about 1.02% and calcium content is about 38.46%. Dosal parameter of 0.8 in eggshell powder addition. The calcium content in the eggshell is about 38.46% in the total ash. Besides that, calcium is also derived from S-candy. 203.660 grams of S-candy contain 1.038 milligrams of calcium, and 3 grams of S-candy contain 3046 milligrams of calcium. Eggshell doesn't have any significant effect on protein of S-candy. Protein content in eggshell based on raw material test result is only 1.02%.
Degree of activity or pH. The higher concentration of eggshell addition, the pH of S-candy will increase. This is caused by the high content of calcium carbonate in the eggshell. A high amount of calcium carbonate will increase the pH of S-candy. Total microbes. The range of EW values of S-candy, that is 0.78. It is still below the EW value for bacterial or yeast growth. To protect S-candy from microbial contamination and extend shelf life, proper packaging is required. Semi-wet food or such as S-candy can be packaged with plastic or aluminum coating to prevent the entry of gases and water vapor.
Organoleptic value of S-candy. The average panelists of S-candy throw organoleptic taste on the taste, aroma, texture, aftertaste of S-candy. First is taste. The content of calcium carbonate from eggshells in fortified product can give a chalky taste. In this study, the addition of eggshells only gave a little chalky taste to S-candy, and the chalky taste likely reduced the sweetness of the resulting S-candy. Second is aroma. The panelists really like the aroma of S-candy because it is exposed to grated orange peel and a stew of star anise, which makes the aroma from the eggshells disappear and has no smell. Third is texture. The texture of the solid S-candy make it easy for panelists to consume S-candy because it is neither too hard nor too soft. And the last, aftertaste. The aftertaste from the panelists on average like S-candy because in addition to the delicious aroma, the texture is not too hard. It makes it easy for panelists to consume candy and is safe for consumption of all age and pregnant women. Conclusion. Eggshells have a very high calcium content and can be used as a food additive to meet the nutritional needs of the people in Indonesia. S-candy with food additive stew of star anise and grated orange peel can be consumed by all people, from children to the elderly. The impact of the existence of this candy is that people can consume healthy snacks and high calcium, and also the utilizations of eggshells waste can reduce pollution caused by household waste that cannot be treated properly.